Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On to get us started, and we are underway from Indianapolis. Hill shedding the tackle, and he takes this near to 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Red, 38.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes. Down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. At the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Lance. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set, ready. Blue, yellow, 43, blue striker. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Working from the gun, Lance. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Down, set.
Now a play fake. Lance. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. At their own 6-yard line. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And these guys will take over at the 25-yard line. At the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Set, hut, set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And the Dolphin first down. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
2nd down, another run to Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Get it. 19 sight. 65, 65, yeah, 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? Oh, is that the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Give it. Red. Cycle. 30.
Lance looking to throw it. Open net is Waddle complete. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waddle. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Lance going to throw. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Now they'll harm themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Reed. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now this aired out deep for Reed. As intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
A good pickup there at 21 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Ready?
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. On the draw is Taylor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 62 yards. And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Black 40.
Now Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now is 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Dolphins 28, Colts 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball
stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Cowboy 19.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Black shot. Set, ready. 40, black ultra. Black blue.
To throw, it's Lance. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
14 yards. And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 14.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes it.
And down he goes. They sack him back over the 41-yard line.
Lance sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Ready, ready.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Down, set.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A game there of 30 big ones. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Lance. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. The end result, 21 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll dump this off to Achane. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Again, they'll throw it to Lance. And Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here's Richardson to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 21 yards there on third down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll check this one down to Taylor. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Richardson looks to throw once more. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson going on 4th down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to the air with Richardson. Got his man, it's Warren. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
18, here we go. Cup 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jaden Reed from 10 yards out. And the Colts go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. They'll get that out wide to Waddle. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 44.
Lance looking to throw it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Partner, I like to just stay aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right up to 29. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
A gain of 1.
Richardson looking to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He'll take over at first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Working from the gun. Lance. Throw caught by Achan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
14 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
6, mega, blaster, 6. Black shot. White, white, 10.
Throwing now is Lance. That is caught inside the 5. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal, Miami.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
Jalen Waddle, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
42, 14. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Richardson. Now this aired out deep for Reed. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jaden Reed, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together.
Down. 10 flat. Drill.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat for the first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta? Apologies.
The tackle made back at his
Lance now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Lance going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
Looks like he'll throw here. This one thrown underneath to Achane. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one. Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking up play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third level. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Dolphins 49, Colts 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some points they can build on, maybe for the game plan to actually work. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Lance. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Ready, play.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Miami.
Set, ready. 45, white. Steel, black. Set.
To throw, it's Lance. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. We'll see.